Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, on today's video, let's talk about well, it's not a new plugin, it's a new version. This from this awesome brand I'm very fan, it's McDsp. This is the retro pack. Okay, so let's go to Pro Tools. Alright, so we are here in front of Pro Tools. The session, this is the new sound of Vigil. They record only one single. I didn't record the drums, they recorded the drums in a different studio, I don't remember where, sorry. But here we record the rest, and if you want to listen the final, the master version is on their Bandcamp. You will see the link down there. I didn't mix it, I didn't master it. My good friend and also cool producer from here from Richmond, Virginia, Bob here, he did that. But I record the rest, and then this is pretty cool. They are coming back in a couple months to do the whole album now. So this is just a new single. And now I can show you the full song now, okay? So let's see. Sorry, I got so much there. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, this is the retro pack. By the way, I'm sorry for my hair right now. Kind of tired because yesterday, Saturday, I don't know when you see this. So Saturday 12th, April 12th was I can hear the credentials was the 25 anniversary of Municipal Waste here in Richmond. That was a good festival with Toxic Holocaust, Annihilation Time, Bat, Drop Dead, Spitz, Midnight, and Force. Yeah, that was a cool festival. I was working for them with Bat. Yeah, so that's the reason. You see me kind of tired is because got 2 days. No, 1 day working for Bad. Yesterday was a party, but yeah, so that was cool. So okay, let's see. And also I totally forgot to tell you, I got crazy on the it's the last Municipal Waste album. I did all the Ryan's parts in this album. Plus I put my vocals in Spanish from the song Cram the Heat. You can see it right here. Also in the video clip, I'm appearing in the video clip too. And they called me on the last minute. I didn't expect this, but they called me to do my part at the song. So that's the reason they will call you. I mean, they will call my name, and I was in a different place at that moment, and then they took me by surprise. I mean, so check this out.
Now we have to kill you again.
We need Yahweh for this one. Where's it?
Yeah.
I'll be Yahweh. Where are you at, bro? You're nervous.
Or why don't you try Spanish?
You want me to do Yahweh's part in Spanish? Or you want
No,
to
there it is. You want to do it? Yeah. He's so nervous.
The retro pack of McDsp. So actually, I have so let me show you the appliance how it looks first. Okay. Yeah. And compressor. Yeah. There is. So we have a limiter, an EQ, and a compressor. The cool about this is like you can resize the plugin, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I love this. I love the option for real. I really love it. Let's put it this way. Yeah, cool. So why I have this kind of particular feeling with this plugin? Because for the people who doesn't know, I'm from Peru. I'm from South America. Okay, and then I studied sound engineer back in my country centuries ago. Okay, early 2000s. I'm pretty old, just in case. Okay, and moved here in 2006, and then eventually, well, shit happens. I become illegal. I was legal for 8 years, and of course, I was working in construction, I was working in a restaurant as a server, and so many all other things, nothing about with audio or music. So I was in a limbo for 8 years about that. I mean, for audio and also for music. Okay. The thing is, when I decided to go back to school because everything I learned was already kind of obsolete, I went to studio. I mean, I went to school. The school is a mega studio in Robbing, Maryland, like a 20 minutes north of DC, okay? Because I used to live in the area. And I never see this brand until I went to the studio, and all my teachers, all the producers are using only, not only, but mainly McDsp plugins back in the day. I said, well, what the hell is this company? I never see, because back in the day, I only see the Bomb Factory, the regular Pro Tools plugins and the Wave plugins, and that's it. I didn't know there was another companies. And then I saw this one. And this plugin plus the Fast Bus, and yeah, those two plugins made me think, wow, this sounds so cool. And what is so cool about this is because, of course, it's attachment of feeling, because every single time when I see plugins for my DSP, it's like it's my rebirth, it's my relearning audio, it's my fall in love again with all this. Is attachment with this brand, because this is like, oh, cool. So Americans use this plugin. Wow, in my way of thinking at that time. And the cool about this plugin is like, for example, you can find only one manual online, but not under their website. So it's no manuals right now. It's an old manual. And I remember this, it doesn't sound like a NIF, it doesn't sound like an API, it doesn't sound like NIF or Trident or whatever other classic brand. Okay, no. Actually, this is a mix of everything. In one of the interviews of the owner, he said his view of the retro pack is mix and match the stuff he likes for the vintage gear, making it one plugin. So this is his own particular version of how a retro plugin could sound. And it's so handy, so easy to use, very straightforward. These are reasons I really like this pack. Limiter easy to use. It's just a limiter, nothing fancy. Just put that. It's a ceiling. That's it. EQ. You have 4 bands. Okay, and you have filters. Also, you have the phase if you have tracks is a weird recording way. You can change the phase or left or right, which is cool. Okay, you have an input and output, and you have your compressor. Just in case a compressor, let me tell you this right now. This is like a little spoiler. You will see this in the master bus era. Okay, I mean, or section. I mean, it's not fast. It's not slow like a LA2A. It's a mix of both. So I will not use this compressor for my master bus compressor. No, it's kind of weird. You will see it's very unique, but let's put it in this way, okay? This is more easy to understand these plugins. Okay, if you're kind of tired, or is your API plugin or your MIF plugin of your SSL plugin, it doesn't sound right in your mix, or you're tired about those plugins, try these ones. If you want something retro, but you're tired about those, because sometimes our sessions like no, I don't feel it with this plugin, I don't feel it with SSL, I don't feel it with API, I don't feel it with trying. Use this one. Trust me, this is gonna save you your mix, because have a different tone. It's a different kind of richness. It's unique. Okay, so let's go to the session. I was playing with this before, so we're going to see this in drums, bass, guitars, vocals, and also on the master bass. Okay, so let's see the drums first. Okay, so let me solo drums and let's start it. Okay, cool. Drums. So let's use the limiter, okay? Limiter. This rate is like, okay, it's clip, it's like a reaching the limiter, I mean the ceiling. So which it doesn't mean it's working, okay? Let's exaggerate this. Let's see, without the limiter, I clip it right now, and you can see it here. Now with this, ceiling. Cool. Then put this back a little bit. Yeah, just leave it there. Why not? Because it doesn't, the sound, it doesn't change, it's just a ceiling, that's it. You have a ceiling and also a gain, that's it. Now let's move it now with the cool stuff. EQ. Then put this back to default. We got filters. Check out the filters. Of course, I exaggerate this. Oh my god, you don't have to use filters. No, I exaggerate this on purpose. In that way you can listen how this plugin works, okay? Cool, let's put this 40, yeah. Okay, 16, yeah. Let's put 40, listen how. So the low end is kind of curvy, but it's not too pronounced, it's not too loose. It's a different way. Check it out. Okay. Let's use the drums in 80. Oh, and also you can do this. So double click and then you can write 80 hertz. Nice. That's cool. Okay. Let's cut the boxes, okay? Let's find the boxes. Around there, yeah. Not too much, just a little bit. For clean that boxiness area, okay? Let's add 5K. Why not? I love between 350 to 5K in the high mids. That brings a little more clarity. Now let's do the air around what? 9,000 is fine. You see, it's rich because it doesn't sound harshness. It's a little bit of harshness, but it's not too much. Okay? Let's see, there is fine. And my out, let's see. What's around here? Also, you can see it right here too in these meters. A little bit less. There is matching. This without, with the cue. You see, it's not detailed, it's not loose, it's something in between. It's unique, like I told you before. Probably I will say that word million times in this video. Okay, now let's start again, okay? Okay, so we have the drums. One more time without. We home mix. Huh. Now let's use the compressor, okay? Let's put this factory default. Boom, compressor. Okay, let's see. Also, the compressor you can use it on sine chain with the key, which is cool. And yeah, let's see. So 4.0 is fine. 4.1, yeah. One slow attack, fast release, threshold. Cool. Let's add this. Without. A little tiny hair more. Now I have more power. Actually, I need more. I want the kick more clicky because this is thrashmetal. So let's do that. Oh, I can do that already because I recorded it. So let me stop this and let's find like a clicky EQ for that, okay? Yo, don't forget to give me a like, to subscribe, and share this. Also, don't forget, I can mix and master your band online. So just send me the tracks and then I will do all the magic. So back to the video. The kick, let's find the super clicky click, okay? Because like I said, the thrashmetal, okay? Got it. Got all this. I need the info. Let's put 90. Yeah. Let's cut the boxiness. It's around there. Not too much. Put 450. Oh yeah. AK. Oof. Now I start to hit. Pretty cool. Now let's do a little bit of compression. Slow attack, slow release. 3. Just a little bit. There is matching gain. Now check this out. Let's put the whole thing. This is without the cue, drums. Sounds so cool. With the home mix. Nothing. Well, we have just a limiter, but like I say, you know, the limiter doesn't change the sound too much. Still, the bass, okay? Because like I told you before, I already play with the bass, so EQ, compression, listen with the mix. We have the EQ, we have the compression, EQ, compression. Let's see the guitars. there is some weird stuff. I can clean that with another plugin with a baby audio, the smooth operator, but for this case we are using just this, okay? Yeah. We got the cue. Not bad. For the guitar someone not use it, maybe. Let's wait. In this case, for the guitar sub, may depends. Like I always said, it's not always like this. Depends of the recording process, depends of the client, depends of the band, depends of the kind of music. For this one, I prefer maybe a different EQ. Well, yeah, in that way you can listen how this sound. But it's a pretty cool EQ. For example, on bass and drums, perfect, pretty cool. On the kick, you saw before, I got the click immediately. So let's see the vocals and then we jump into the master bass, okay? On vocals I did, let's see, I did 160, got in around 1000, I did 4K, I did 9000, okay? And a little bit of compression, let's wait for the vocals coming up. Vocals coming on soon, okay? Trust me. Let's see. Vocals are coming right now, okay? Yeah. Now listen, this is the master bass. So I have the EQ. This guy here. Listen now the retro pack on the master bass, okay? Without. It's like a between a NIF and API, the sound. Let's do this on the compressor. Yeah, compressor is fine. Let's do this. Select all my groups plus the master bass. In this way you know which is which, okay? Okay, this here. Compression. Okay. Retro pack without EQ, without compression. In a whole mix. I remember these are raw tracks, okay? EQ. Compression. Not bad. Bypass mode. You can see right here. Weak. Bypass. yeah, the EQ is so good, and the compression is good too. Sorry. Yeah. Not bad, right? So, okay, let me finish with this. Yeah, let me stop this. I told you this before. These EQs, I mean, this EQ and this compressor are very unique. It's a weird mix between SSL, API, and NIF. You see this kind of richness. Uh, it's not like SSL. I can do sweeps here, there. No, this is more like a. It's kind of flexible like SSL. Richness of the API and also NIF, and on the same time, it is the own way sound, which is super crazy. So if you looking mix something without the classic sounds, but you want something retro, use this one. It's right here. I don't know if it still is in sale. It's not weighted because without sale, this is kind of pricey. I found it on sale for $80. Okay, but yeah, so retro pack, my DSP. That's all, bye guys. Yeah.